Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of lesson 3-1. This is adding, subtracting, and scalar matrix. Okay? Here we go. Application is not in creating the matrix itself. It is what we do with it. So as you notice, we kind of taken away all the letters and all the labeling and all that because we just want to deal with the matrix. Okay? So, you can add or subtract matrices. Here's the kicker. You can only add or subtract if and only if the dimensions are the same. If the dimension is not the same, you are not going to be able to add or subtract. So let's take a look at this first matrix. This one is a 2 by 2. Notice it's a square matrix. Okay? This one is also a 2 by 2. Notice the sign in between them. You're going to add. Do these have the same matrix? And the answer is yes. Since they are in the same matrix, you can add them together. And your new dimension is going to also be a 2 by 2. Okay? So you're going to have a 2 rows, 2 columns. All right? Now, how do we add matrices? Well, this one here is first row, first column. And this one is first row, first column. So guess where that one's going to go? First row, first column. So you're going to take 11 plus 4, okay, which is 15. So basically you're going to add the two together. Notice this one is first row, second column. This one is also first row, second column. So this one is first row, second column. Do you see the placement of them? So this one is 14 plus 13, which is 27. Add those two together, and add those two together, because I'm adding, okay? This one is second row, first column, second row, first column, second row, first column. See how that's second row? So you're going to add these guys together. What is negative 3 plus 3? 0. You don't have to label these things, but I do it just to help you. Second row, second column, second row, second column, second row, second column. What is negative 7 plus 20? And the answer is 13. So there you have your new solution, and you can write it just like this. 15, 27, 0, and 13. Okay? Try to make your bracket a little bit better than mine. There you go. That looks better. So there you have your solution, a 2 by 2. You can show me the work, or you can just give me the solutions. Okay? Let me write the way it's done. So you got 11 plus 4, 14 plus 13, just so you see what the new answer is. Negative 3 plus 3. And what is this one? Negative 7 plus 20. And that's how you got all that solution. Make it look better. And here's the answer. Okay? But that's the work you did, and that's how you get to that part. Alright, let's do some more practice. Okay? Before you start, let's see if we can even do it. We're going to add. Matrix A is a 3 by 2. Matrix C is a 3 by 2. So can I add these two together? And the answer is yes. So it's going to look like this. Okay? 4, negative 2, negative 3, 10, 2, and 6. We're going to add them together. 3, 2, 0, negative 9, negative 5, and 14. Now I'm going to show you the step-by-step, but then you could skip this part once you get the hang of it. Okay? So my new solution is going to be a 3 by 2. 3 rows, 2 columns. Okay? Here we go. So you're going to take 4 plus 3. See the plus? Negative 2 plus 2, negative 3 plus 0, second row, first column, 10 plus negative 9, okay, 2 plus negative 5, 6 plus 14. There's your work. What is the answer going to be once you add the two matrix together? Now keep in mind it's a 3 by 2. Okay? 4 plus 3 is 7. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. Negative 3 plus 0 is negative 3. 10 plus negative 9 is 1. 2 plus negative 5 is negative 3. 6 plus 14 is 20. And there you have your solution. Next example, okay? Notice this time it is not adding, it is subtracting. So let's see if the dimension's the same. C is a 3 by 2. A is a 3 by 2. Can I subtract these guys together? Absolutely. Now I'm going to not rewrite this, but I'm just going to show you the math. It's a 3 by 2, okay? All right, here we go. C minus A, so it'll be 3 minus 4, okay? C, which is 2 minus negative 2. See the minus? 0 minus negative 3. Notice the minus. Second row, second column, negative 9 minus 10. And if you need to draw your lines to help you, like this, please do so, okay? Next one, negative 5 minus 2. 14 minus 6. So let's go ahead and figure out our math. Let's do the operations. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. 2 minus negative 2, that's 2 plus 2, which is 4. 0, negative and negative makes positive. 0 plus 3 is 3. Negative 9 minus 10 is negative 19. Negative 5 minus 2 is negative 7. 14 minus 6 is 8. So there's your solution. Next one, C. C is a 3 by 2, and B is a 2 by 3. Do these guys have same dimensions? No. If they're not the same, you cannot add them, okay? And you can just write, not same dimension. Impossible, not applicable. You can write anything like that, but do not write no solution, and do not write zeros, okay? You can write that, you can even write NA, does not apply. That's what that means. Or you can even write DNA. All right, your choice. But most of the time, DNA, I think of that in biology, deoxyribonucleic acid, okay? Just be careful. Okay, let's look at the next one, B and D. B is a 2 by 3. D is a 2 by 3. Can I subtract those two? Absolutely. Notice this is a subtraction. And your new dimension is going to be a 2 by 3. So let me show you the work. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 rows, 3 columns. Okay? I like to draw them out because it really helps me put them together. Here we go. B, 4 minus D, 0. Negative 1 minus D, 1. Negative 5 minus negative 3. And you can write a plus if you know that, okay? Negative, negative makes positive. 3 minus 3. 2 minus 0. 8 minus 10. See how I'm using these two? Okay, so I'm going to ignore A and C. All right, final solution. 4 minus 0 is 4. Negative 1 minus 1 is negative 2. Negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Notice your dimension is 2 by 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. 8 minus 10 is negative 2. So there's your solution, okay, for B minus D. Next part, scalar. Scalar is a multiplication, okay? You can also multiply by a given value. Basically, you're going to distribute. So here you have 2 times matrix D. 0, 1, negative 3, 3, 0, 10. Okay? Basically, this is what you are going to be doing. You're going to distribute that 2 to each one. So 2 times 0 2 times 1, 2 times negative 3, 2 times 3, 2 times 0, 2 times 10. Okay? Basically, that's what you're doing. Now we're going to simplify. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 10 is 20. Notice you still have a 2 by 3. Okay? That didn't change. Start off with a 2 by 3, ends up with a 2 by 3. All right, what if it's a half? Same concept. So we're going to take 1/2 times your c. 3, 2, 0, negative 9, negative 5, and 14. Okay? So guess what you're going to do? You're going to distribute that 1/2 times all of them. That's your scalar.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was told I didn't have to worry about you guys since you guys, all your kids are going to an assembly today.
I'm doing a video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just a moment. Okay. Now you're just going to multiply 1/2 times all those numbers. Okay? So is 1/2 times 3, that's 3 over 2. 1/2 times 2 is 1. 1/2 times 0 is 0. 1/2 times negative 9 is negative 9 over 2. 1/2 times negative 5 is negative 5 over 2. Maybe I should have made that bigger. 1/2 times 14 is 7. Okay? Now, just in case you didn't know how to do that, let me show you how to do that on a calculator. But basically, you're going to multiply 3 times 1 is 3 over 2. But if you didn't know, let me show you how to do that on a calculator, okay? So let's go this side instead. Here we go. Parentheses around your fraction. So 1/2 times 3. Math, frac. See how that changes to 3/2 for you? Okay? Let's do one that's a negative 9. So parentheses 1 divided by 2 times negative 9. Oops. I had a plus, sorry. 1/2 times negative 9. Math frac. See how that changes that for you. That's really all you have to do. Just put parentheses around your fractions. So there's your solution for that one. Uh-oh, what if you had a lot of process? Okay? Well, I'll show you the steps, and we'll take it from there. So here you have 2 times a. So here's your a. A is a 3 by 2. Now, notice this is a minus. So for me to add or subtract these guys have to be the same dimension. So your C is a 3 by 2. Can I add or subtract these guys? And the answer is yes. Okay? So let's go ahead and start off with 2 times your A. 4, negative 2, negative 3, 10, 2, and 6. Minus 3 times your C. 3, 2, 0, negative 9, negative 5, and 14. All right? Now that you got all that, let's go ahead and finish the work. Here we go. So I'm going to do this one in red. I'm going to go ahead and distribute my 2. So I'm going to go ahead and skip the step that I kind of showed you guys up here. Okay? Ready? 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 6 is 12. See how I simplify the ones in red? Now let's do the next one. Minus. Okay? So I'm going to totally ignore this negatives because I wrote it down here. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. Now, if you want to go ahead and do that negative, this would become a plus. That's up to you. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times negative 9 is negative 27. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. 3 times 14 is 42, I believe. Yep. And I was just using the calculator to double check. Now you are going to simplify, okay? Because you got a minus right there. Here we go. Go back to what you learned before. 8 minus 9, negative 1. It'll be 3 rows by 2 columns, okay? Negative 4 minus 6 is negative 10. So you would type it just like this. Negative 4 minus 6. You see that? Negative 6 minus 0 is negative 6. 20 minus negative 27, so that would be 20 plus 27 is 47. 4 minus negative 15, so that's 4 plus 15 is 19. 12 minus 42 is 30, negative 30. And there you have your solution. Okay. So sometimes it's more than one step. Here it was 2 steps. All right. Now, so when would someone actually do this in real life? Well, let's take a look. Suppose that George wants to raise all of his prices in his store by 5% quickly. Now, keep in mind, 5 is out of 100, okay? So that makes it 0.05. Keep that in mind. How would he go about doing all this? Well, he would raise it by multiplying all of that times 0.05. So 6.99, 7.99, 8.49, 9.99, next row 8.99, 9.99, 10.49, 11.99, 10.99, 11.99, 12.49, 13.99, 12.99, 13.99, 14.49, and 15.99. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this on a calculator later, but for this purpose, I actually want you to do all this by hand. Okay? Here we go. 4 rows by 4 columns. So it's a 4 by 4. 4 rows, 4 columns. Okay? You guys ready? 0.05 times 6.99. Something I forgot. You're going to take that percent and you're going to add it to that number. Okay? So all that wants to suppose that Joe wants to raise all of his prices in his store by 5% quickly. So what would that price be? All right, so you're going to take the original price times that, and then you're going to add it together. But for this moment, you're going to do 2 steps. So I'm going to take each one of them, times it by 6.99. So that gives me 0.35. So I'm going to add 35. Okay? So let me clear all that. 0.05 times 7.99. So that'd be 40 cents. Okay? 0.05 times 8.49. I know this is crazy, but it will be a lot easier in a little when I show you guys how to do this on a calculator. But for right now, I want you to do it by hand. Okay? So keep going. 0.05 times 8.99. You guys see a pattern taking place? 0.05 times 9.99. Okay. 0.05 times 10.49. Okay, 60 cents. Let's keep going. 10.99 times 0.05. Doesn't matter which order you put it in. You guys see how you're increasing it by 10 cents? So if you kind of know, you can do that. Okay. 12.49. Okay, 0.70. And then what you do is you add it to all of that. So 12.99 times 0.05. 13.99 times 0.05. And I just round it to my pennies, to the correct pennies. Okay. 14.49 times 0.05. And then 15.99 times 0.05. All right. So there's the increase for each one of them. And what are you guys going to do it? You're going to add it to this one right here, okay? So we're going to add these two together. And when you add, you will get your new price. So 6.99 plus 0.35. So the new price will be $7.34, okay? 7.99 plus 0.4, $8.39. 8.49 plus 0.42, $8.91. So I'm just typing it in. Next one, 0.5 plus 9.99, and you start to see a pattern. So that's your new price. Next one, 0.45 plus 8.99. Second row, first column. So $9.44. 0.5 plus 9.99, $10.49. You're starting to see a pattern. 0.52 plus $10.49, $11 and a penny. I'm kind of running out of room, but that's okay. You won't. 0.6 plus $11.99, $12.59. 0.55 plus 10.99, $11.54. Okay. $11.99 plus 0.6. That gives you $12.59. Okay, keep going. 0.62 plus $12.49, because I'm adding to get my new price. $13.11. 0.7 plus 13.99. These two, $14.69. I will show you how to do this on the calculator later. Next part, 0.65 plus 12.99, $13.64. 0.70 cents plus $13.90. That gives you $14.69. 14.49 plus 0.72, $15.21. .8 plus 15.99, and that gives you $16.79. So there's your new price. So I added these guys together to get my new price, and this is the price of the increase. All right. Remember, there are a lot of uses for matrices that are too advanced for us at this stage, okay? But you will learn about this. What if you're trying to find a total for your inventory? Total is adding for your inventory list. So I want to add what I have from store 1 and store 2 because I have 2 stores. Okay, so here's 40, 100. Notice all the cheese, all the sausage, and all the crust are together. 12, 8, 500, 800. Plus 50, 140, 18, 18, 500, and 1,000. So you can just add those together, all right? So what do we do? 40 plus 50, 90. So they have 90 pounds of type 1 cheese available. 100 plus 140 is 240. Type 2, 240 type 2 cheese together. 12 plus 18 is 30. 30 pounds of type 1 sausages. 18 plus 8, 26 pounds of type 2 sausages. Let's look at the crust. 500 plus 500 is 1,000. Type 1 crust. 1,000 plus 800, or 800 plus 1,000 is 1,800 crust. Okay? So that's your total for store 1 and store 2. Now sometimes you might have to turn them around so your dimension will be the same. Remember, there are a lot of uses for matrices that are too advanced, but you will learn those later on. Now, calculators. Did you know that you can do matrices on your calculator? Yeah, but I'll show you guys that later. Bye. Here's your assignment. 3-1 practice. Okay? I will show you the calculator part the next day, not today. Do all this by hand for now. There's 3-1 practice. That's your assignment. Have a good day.